3, 2, 1.
All right, the Cubs tell us why it is not hot to play in icy conditions. We only take 1 out of 3. It's the Mensch, your Texas Rangers podcast. Let's go. Yeah. So we're playing in 27-degree weather, but finally we got one Sunday, Game 3. Seager goes off for 2 home runs. How do you guys feel about that series? I mean, we're still first in the division.
Well, the Cubs are sick. Those first 2 games were kind of hard to watch.
That's what I was gonna say.
Nothing was really going our way, but
Right.
And on
this game was awesome.
But like they're playing in like icy conditions, dude.
Yeah,
like,
but they're being bitches about it. Like from what I saw, they're being bitches about it. Like I don't know. I was just really discouraged by the attitude that I kind of saw in the first 2 games. Honestly,
When you're losing and it's cold, it's like got a bunch of these things.
they just want to go
I
home.
would see that as an opportunity. At least I assume. I'm not an athlete. Fuck me, whatever. But I just feel like as a person, I would see that as an opportunity to be like, okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to be that guy, and maybe I can like motivate my team or whatever. So I don't know. I didn't like it. We're still sitting at the top, like you said. It's not a big deal, but I mean,
But only because the rest of the West sucks. I mean, the Angels are in second place.
yeah. So I was.
It's not only because we have like.
But they're like playing each other too, so they're like kind of staying stagnant.
Well,
No
we
matter
got
who wins
like
or loses.
the best record in the American League.
No, I'm
Second
listen,
best,
I totally
I
get
think, after today.
No, who got one better?
No,
Oh, really?
I'm knitting picks like totally 100%.
San Diego has 10 wins.
That's what American League.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the whole MLB because we were at the top.
Yeah, for a good second. And that's not like, we don't
Yankees
need to
were
worry
right
about
behind
that so much. I'm not trying to like, I don't know. I definitely saw some some clips where I I guess the game's over. Cool. I don't know.
Even one of the announcers, I can't remember who it was, that said it was like, when it's 27 degrees and you're down 6 runs, it feels colder than 27 degrees.
Right. It's got to feel like the
get it,
longest AB in the world too.
I don't know. Like, there's just not another sport where it seems like you can kind of get away with that. Like, blaming the weather like that. In football, they're like, good, I hope it snows.
I don't
Fuck yeah,
think
snow.
any,
Right,
I
but
don't
all
think any
you're
of them
doing-
would say it.
Yeah.
But
Right,
I mean,
yeah,
just when you watch them,
In a
they
full
look kinda
contact sport, it's
sluggish.
different.
They just look kind of sluggish. But I guarantee none of them are like, well, we were cold today.
No,
But-
yeah, they were probably
smarter than
feeling
that.
fine out there.
They're
But,
smarter
like,
than that.
Also,
When
yeah,
you
they
catch
also,
that inside fastball, I mean, it's going to sting the shit out of your hands no matter how many gloves you're wearing.
I don't
the
know.
thing that was really frustrating me about the series
Yeah.
was the defense of Cody Tavares.
Oh, missing that center field catch?
Before that, yeah, that was awful. But I mean, you can see that clearly. That's awful. But there was a play where they had runners, they had bases loaded, and there was a fly ball to center field, and he threw to third,
Yeah.
which allowed the runner from first to tag up to second. Which
Yeah.
now not only does that take away the double play, but puts the runner in scoring position.
I know you're not Garcia, dude. Why are you doing that?
He had no chance of throwing that runner out at third base.
Right, he doesn't have the
This is-
arm like he does. Like even Wyatt Langford probably, you
Well,
could say that too. But
But Langford's making that throw from left field, which is
Right.
closer than center.
yeah,
But
so
I'm
you
saying-
hit your cutoff at second, and you're safe either way. Like whatever they decide to do.
You can just casually throw the ball back in second instead of trying to. That's a mental error, and like I can understand when Josh Young had that pretty bad error at third base on a hard hit ball that took a nasty hop, whatever. That's an error. Seager fortunately backed it up and
Yeah, what was
allow
that
a
thing?
run
Like
on that.
109 miles an hour?
I'm just saying, like those kind of things, like physically, things are gonna happen. But if you make a mental mistake, like those at that level, especially, like there's no reason ever for them to make a mental mistake like that.
Okay,
I
well,
don't
the
really
guys
get it.
who are playing perfectly on defense are struggling at the plate, so it's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other in that regard for me.
We're
Like
not.
Tavares has been producing offensively for us in this series
Oh,
more than some.
I don't like it.
No, but
All right.
you're right, James. It's really weird to be where we are. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you do consider the weather an excuse or just like I don't
I
know.
mean, it's not in a fucking dome. You're out in
No, for
Wrigley
sure.
Field in fucking Chicago.
No.
Lake Michigan blowing shit in your face. Like,
no, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying if you do, and then you also look at the way that we won the last series, just single run games or single score games kind of thing, and all defense essentially. Or pitching, I should say. Sorry, wrong
those
vernacular.
teams didn't have fucking Ian Happ and Dansby Swanson and Pete Crow Armstrong and Seiya Suzuki.
Right.
They
Well,
just had Ellie.
They're the only team over 500 that we played.
I am very curious to see like if this is sustainable. That's kind of where I was going.
It's
I don't think it was not gonna
But
be.
what we're doing
hit.
is we're piecing dudes together right now.
Yeah,
because John Gray got his fucking wrist fractured back in spring training on like the last day of spring training or some shit.
That has nothing to do with the bats.
No, but I'm saying like we can't hold a bullpen session every fucking day. Like we can't send like 5 relievers out there every day and try to sustain.
That's the side that is more concerning than
a defense.
I'm just saying, don't make mental mistakes like that. That's one thing that
I
is
agree
easily
with that.
preventable.
And then that only adds to pressure on our relievers and our starting pitchers that are out there. That's more pitches that they have to throw, dude. So think about the fucking game. I agree with you there. Let's get into the breakdown and talk about this a little bit.
Stupid shit.
Don't do stupid shit. Here comes the breakdown.
Here's the breakdown for the Cubs series, April 7th, 8th, and 9th. Game 1, Evaldi, 4.2 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks with 4 strikeouts. Not a lot of offense, like I said. Higashioka had 2 hits. Garcia had a hit. Cubs win 7-0. Kind of fucking deflating, too, after the run we've been on. Game 2, Corbin got called up, made the roster, whatever. What did we get him in spring training? Corbin, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 0 strikeouts. Simeon, 0 for 5 with an RBI. Seager, 2 for 5. Langford 2 for 4 with a home run. Garcia 1 for 4. Josh Smith 1 for 3 with a walk and 2 runs. Jonah Heim 1 for 4. Young was really awesome to watch because he had just got back from the IL. 3 for 4 RBI, a triple and a double. Tavares 2 for 4 with a RBI and a triple. Cubs win 10-6. That's fucking deflating right there. Game 3, Tyler Mahle fucking threw his ass off. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. That dude's got a 1.32 ERA. Young 1 for 4 with a double and a run. Seager 2 for 5, big mashing today, 2 home runs. Heim 2 for 4 with a home run. He's going off lately. Tavares 2 for 4. We won 6-2. If we could produce like that, I can do a breakdown better, but I'm kind of disappointed still.
I don't understand how you're disappointed when you're still talking about the first thing. But that's 2 games where things didn't necessarily go our way. Still,
we should be taking every series, dude.
End of
There's no
breakdown.
reason why we shouldn't.
If you extrapolate our record, we're like, what's 114 wins?
No, I like I said earlier, I'm knitting picks.
And then West wins. Is that what you want?
Right, exactly.
And then we have to take
the
a
answer
moped
is yes.
somewhere.
We do want that, yeah. But we all want it.
I'd do it. I'd take it to our first ALDS game.
Yeah,
Man.
close.
Seriously, we got to figure out
Tampa.
We're ruining somebody's moped, so we got to figure that out.
Right.
It's not going to be the same.
I was down for like a Greyhound or something. That would suck.
No, I think that's a better call.
Can you still smoke on those?
No, unfortunately, because I think I would pick it back up just for the ride if you could.
I got a guy that I want to fucking brag on though.
Well, I do
Smith.
just on what Matt said though, and then totally like let's move on. Is like I think 100% I'm knitting picks like I said, but I don't know. It just I guess I was thinking about like how we were winning and if it was sustainable, and then to see like I don't know. I just wanted to see it continue, and I'm very
Today was their most well-rounded
today
game
yes.
Yet.
No, you're
So
absolutely
right.
right.
I feel it seems kind of silly to sit here and be disappointed.
No,
We got like the number like.
I'm only disappointed in certain aspects, and like you said, you were disappointed in Tavares. So it's like there's little things that we could do better.
Mine was really just it's the smallest thing of like just why'd you give up, and that's really it. That's I mean not even anything to do with the play. It was just like okay, all right, the weather, but you gave up, and I don't know. I don't feel like I would have, but whatever.
They probably wanted to go eat at the Golden Apple 2.
Yeah.
Which is a restaurant I recommend if you're ever in Chicago. and you want biscuits and gravy, it's the best I've ever had in my life.
Biscuits and gravy better in here?
Better.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Best
about that.
I ever had, bro.
I tell you what, we did stop at a place in West Virginia that had some killer fucking biscuits and gravy. So I
West Virginia.
Did you find out if the Rangers followed your pizza wreck in Cincinnati or not?
Yeah, did they go anywhere?
Thank you for bringing back up my throwaway line. Yeah, like, you know what? I sent a text. They ghosted me. I guess I haven't gotten anything back. So yeah.
Like,
I'm just gonna start a Twitter account that just recommends, like, every single day.
Yeah.
Recommends a restaurant to the Rangers and whatever city they're in.
I would love that, dude.
The only thing in
A Reddit bot.
Perfect. That's seriously. That needs to be a bit.
That'd be sick.
Eventually,
But yeah,
eventually
I need to
they'll
talk
try it
about
out.
Josh Smith.
Okay.
This kid can't do anything better. He's so good, bro. Like, and I left him out of my fantasy lineup this week because I was like, well, where are they going to put him? And I was thinking about this, and I was like, surely he's not going to play every game. But he needs to.
He didn't play today.
He was in there today.
Where did he play today?
First base. Which is crazy, but, like, he's so good at what he does, man. And, like, he's got a 308 batting average with a 938 ops. Like, when your OPS is in the nines, you can hang dick a little bit. Like, he should be strutting a little bit right now. I feel him. And Seager's starting to get it going too. But, like, yeah, I'd like to just brag on him for a second. He's Silver Slugger last year, and I think he deserves, like, a spot over Jock at first. If that's
He did not play today.
Expose him!
I could have sworn I saw him out there, bro.
Uh-oh.
He didn't play today.
He didn't pinch hit or anything come in for anyone?
You were
Maybe it
just-
was last night's game then.
You were just
He
excited.
was at
Game
first last
two?
night.
Game
he was
two?
at first.
Okay.
He was.
Then that's what it was. But he looked good out there. He looked natural. And he could play whatever. He could play short, third. I don't know if he can play second. I don't know if I've ever seen him do that. But you don't have to because Simeon's there every fucking day.
He doesn't miss.
He's good.
Well, they brought Duran back up today. Sit him down for one whole day.
I like Zeke.
To me, he's like the B-team version of the guy that has kitty cat eyes.
Christopher Morel.
I had a lot of fun.
Was better on the Cubs than he is on the Rays.
Morel, yeah.
Yeah.
He got robbed by foul ball guy. Did you see that?
Zach Hampel. Is
Yeah.
that his name?
Yeah.
Everyone hates that guy. My
I
coworker
fucking
was
can't
telling me
stand that guy, dude.
he like
The Drake
tracks
boys
down
ever-
home runs in
Drake
every
Dance Randy.
stadium.
Breakdancer Andy loves him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Breakdancer Andy will do that too. Breakdancer Andy's favorite, like, his Mount Rushmore Rangers are like dudes that you've never heard of. They're like all
Right.
fourth outfielders.
At least,
Otis Nixon.
at least he's not like. At least he's not like, you know what? I'm a Rangers fan, but man, I just love. I don't even want to name somebody from the Astros, but you get it. You get the joke. He's like, that one player. He's just, I
Jeff
just
Bagwell.
like. I remember there was actually a dude during the it was the 2011 NBA Mavs run who was like, it was a guy around Denton because I would hang out at what was that Mexican food restaurant that they closed down? You know what I mean, right? It's like.
Waffles.
El
Yes,
Guapos?
yeah. We watched every game there. It was fucking amazing. It was a lot of fun. But one of the guys in the group was like, "I just love Dwayne Wade so much," and we're all,
Dwayne Wade.
"Shut the fuck
out.
up!
Alright.
What are you talking
Why
about?"
Dwayne Wade?
I mean,
Was he asleep for all of 2011?
that's the thing is like of all the times to
Fuck
say it,
D-Wade.
it's you know what it really is, and we don't need to get into this. It's the bullshit that happened with the Luka trade. Was like, oh, I'm sorry, does Luka kind of play slow and you know at his own pace and do his own thing? He doesn't play like Michael Jordan. Well, fuck him. Like that's basically what. Oh, I love Dwayne Wade. I just love a guy who plays street ball style. That's all. That's really all it means. But this is not a basketball podcast, so.
Well,
He
I
tried
mean,
to
might as
pick on
well.
Dirk.
We can get local enough. Like, I did not watch the Mavs tonight, but I did see that
He dropped
Luka
45.
Luka returned and put it on him
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
dropped 45 on the
Oh,
Bulls.
for 2
Yeah.
years.
The Mavs.
On their head.
Well, and on the same day that I saw a headline where
He
like,
did look sad.
oh, dude, no, I don't. Did y'all see? Okay, I have two things I guess to say about this. But did y'all see him watching like the thank you video that they always play for players
Yeah.
who leave and come back?
I was too busy looking at his mom's Instagram.
Fair enough. No, but he was literally crying, and he legitimately. It's just it sucks because I think you can pretty comfortably say from things that he's said, but then also
And
just the way
done.
that he and done. But no, and the way that he's reacted to certain moments that like he really would have stayed here.
He adopted the Texas lifestyle like immediately. He had a horny toad, bro.
He was eating chicken fried
I've
steak.
never had a horny toad. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in good. Man, it's just so ridiculous. But yeah, then the other thing is oh fuck, I don't even remember what the other it doesn't fucking matter.
Fuck it. I'm done talking about the Mavs.
Yeah, we're
done
done.
Platform.
They don't exist. Shit. They don't exist. Yeah, okay. Back to baseball.
Let's talk about Jock Peterson and how I'm still right about him. Since 2022, his shit's gone down dramatically, and by his shit, I mean batting average. He's carrying a .094. He's got 3 out of like 30 hits or some shit like that.
You have that many ABs?
3 out of 32 ABs.
Small sample size. You'll get like 4 hits in a row, and that number.
That's kind of a big sample size right now.
He only plays not even every other day.
He's been playing a lot though. Well,
his
whiff rate is 52%.
That is pretty absurd. But
so, like I was saying last episode, I think he could see more pitches.
Yeah,
drop the money ball.
Those things you figure out.
Yeah, and I think what's happening right now is we're seeing injuries kind of like sporadically. So these guys are still like not adhered properly in like the clubhouse mentality. Like same with the pitching staff. I think they're just still getting glued together and finding that rhythm between all of them. Like when our bats got hot when we went to the Rays game, like they got fucking hot in one inning. What did we drop on them, 4 or 5 in one inning?
You think that's because they're all best friends in the clubhouse?
Yeah, I think they have secret handshakes and they wear each other's underwear.
You ever heard the Jenny Slate stand up? You know, like
when she's talking about football players.
She likes to make things up about sports whenever she sees it on TV. Like, and basically what you're saying is like, of course they're all on the same team because they're best friends and they love being best friends.
And the reason they huddle up is to tell each other their secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
Go get ice cream together after the game.
Right.
I mean, I'm happy to know that they're telling secrets. I always assume they're talking about me. You know,
that's kind of true though. I mean, people chat you up when you're out there. So,
wait, they're talking about me?
Mm-hmm. You specifically.
Langford went on the IL today.
Yes.
Right oblique because he's just too much power for his own body.
Well, it was the left oblique that he strained in the spring.
Damn.
So I guess he just had to even it out.
Too much torque.
Oblique mills.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's like when they're playing that video game in Breaking Bad and they're like going into a drift and he's like, "Don't fucking tell me how to fucking drift. I know how to fucking drift." You gotta.
Dude.
You're apexing too early. I'm apexing at the apex, bitch. Don't be telling me how to drive and shit.
I was watching a spin-off of those two dudes.
I know, man. Actually, I hope they do it, but I hope it is when they're in their like in their 60s.
Old, grumpy old men.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
yeah, that'd be good.
That really would be gold. Oh my god. All right, well we gotta wait. We gotta wait for it. Because they're in their 40s. They're in their 40s.
How'd you feel about Molly today, bro? He's really good pitcher.
It was weird because in the first time through the rotation, he was the only one that wasn't good. But
but maybe that was just nerves, because
anything can happen day to day.
Right.
They're pro hitters. I mean, he was efficient, and I didn't hate watching it. Like those last 2 games before that.
He looked like he had some really good movement on his shit today.
Yeah, he's good. Not surprised. But see, I'm gonna say that everyone's good because they're all the best. None of them suck, except for Leone Tavares.
Right, you did mention
He's not that bad, bro.
I don't understand how they can make that kind of mistake. I get it, like if you boot a ball or something, but it's like making the wrong choice.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
So frustrating to me.
Yeah, that's why you're there. Like those are the things that whenever you go and you watch like a college level and then you go watch professionals, you're like, oh shit, that's the difference right there. Is those specific moments, no matter what sport it is, and it's just a completely different thing. To see that happen, you do feel like you're like, what the fuck? Where am I?
Oh, you're at the highest level, man. It's time to perform, I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's not even performing. That's just clear thinking.
Right. Like as a viewer, you're like, where I don't know where I am. Crazy.
I know I wouldn't be able to think out there if it was 25 degrees and I was trying to play center field. with the wind swirling around. And
I feel
thinking
so
about
old.
that ivy.
How old are these
like, I
guys?
better catch this.
They're younger than us, man. They can handle it. Like, I don't know.
They probably got those like little heat warmer things.
Yeah.
Santa gives me in my
Hot
stocking.
hands.
Yeah.
Honestly, like since moving to Denver, I don't think it's that bad. I think you get pretty used to the cold. You just got to get out in it. But whatever.
I love the cold, man.
Sometimes it sucks, but most of the time, you know what? Long johns, key, thermal, you know, it's amazing. They're just little hugs. They're little hugs for your body, and they hold that heat in.
Thanks, Wes. So we got the Mariners coming up.
I will text the Rangers and let them know. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
You give
send
them
a thermal link.
Yeah, I'll give them. So every single day, I send them a lunch recommendation.
Right.
And you tell them what to put on, what they need to wear for.
Sure, like a travel recommendation for the weather.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Like today, you might want to bring an umbrella.
James hates this so much, dude. Look, James. Look, we're 20 minutes in. Okay, I think it's okay if we hijack it for a second. But
let's talk about James's second favorite team, the Mariners.
What's going on with them?
Favorite team.
Are we doing around the MLB?
I do like them though.
That's who we got up next.
Yeah, Mariners are up next. Road game for us. I think that the Mariners have the best pitching staff in the AL besides us. They've got a lot. They've actually got two pitchers named Luis Castillo. So I don't know if they cloned one and they were just like, "This is awesome."
Are they brothers like Rudnet Odor?
Okay.
You don't know about his twin brother? Or
Wait a minute, is that the brother that made that video that we're not going to talk about?
Hazing's wrong, y'all.
I still haven't watched this.
You don't need to.
Okay.
No one should watch the video. But yes, his brother was also named. I actually went to high school with a guy whose brother had the exact same name. Why do you do that to your kids? It's crazy.
Simplified thing. How many George Foreman had? Like 8 George Foremans, right?
That dude just took punches to the head. I know that's that's right. That's the classic joke, but that is just the truth. Is he tried to make it simple for himself?
The grill was such a badass idea. Everyone had a George Foreman grill. We had one.
Just gotta grill the fat out of there. Yeah.
I saw that episode of The Office the other day where Michael Scott went down on the George Foreman grill.
Right. I set a timer, and when I wake up, I wake up to the smell of bacon.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Well, I guess.
Isn't that like the top-rated episode or something of the whole series? I don't know.
I kind of like them all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so do you mind if I'm gonna take this second? So I was working at Andy's, right? I was working at Pascal and Andy's.
Never been there.
No, never been there.
Not familiar.
And I was living in a house with 5 other people, but near the end of that, one of those people brought in bed bugs. So everybody left but me because I couldn't afford to leave until the end. So I stayed up. I would get home from Andy's, Pascal, whatever, 3:30 in the morning. And then I would watch The Office until, I don't know, 10 a.m. Pass out because that's the only time I felt comfortable going to sleep was whenever I absolutely had to. I didn't have any other choice. And then I'd wake up and I'd go back to the bar, and that was 3 months of my life. But I would also...
Same as mine, minus the bed bugs.
Dude,
Bedbugs is crazy, bro.
Bedbugs is the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. And honestly, it's like the gauge. Whenever I'm going through like a bad moment...
That's your threshold?
Yeah, I'm like, at least I don't have bedbugs. It's like It's so shitty. I hate it so much.
Playing center field in 27-degree weather.
No, see, that's the point. Is if I was playing, like, 1, the money's enough, but then 2, I don't have bed bugs, so I think I'm gonna go play the fucking game. But anyway,
I don't know. Hotels can have bed bugs.
Well, actually, I knew a guy who used to carry.
I feel like they'd be getting Airbnbs up there and shit.
No, they absolutely. No, but I knew a guy who would carry around, because I used to work a job that traveled a lot, and if he didn't like the hotel that the company that had us stay in, he would just pull out a dead bed bug in a plastic bag and be like, "Look what I found."
That's psychopath behavior.
He was a psychopath, dude. He was.
You're the guy that just carrying around dead bugs.
Yeah, in your backpack.
On the chance you might be able to get like small discount or something.
No, an upgrade. An upgrade.
Free continental breakfast.
Like I don't want to stay at the Hyatt house. I want to stay at the big Hyatt downtown. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah,
that's gross.
So are we facing mosquitoes on our road trip again up there?
I don't know. Probably Bryce Miller.
We got Bryce Miller. We got Bryce Miller on Friday.
Probably that Woo kid.
Bryce Miller, not that great though.
He's pretty good. I think we're gonna have some extreme exit velocity against him when we connect, but I think he's also gonna have 5 strikeouts.
This does sound like it's going to be a good test series. Oh God,
That kid throws hard.
like
Yeah, their offense is just
Anyone named Miller throws hard.
their offense is not good.
Mason, Bryce, Bobby,
back.
Mac Miller.
R.I.P. Not a fan of his music.
So I don't know who's our Friday guy. Evaldi,
Oh,
and then Evaldi Saturday.
I would think so. Unless I can guess.
Who would it be?
You're asking the wrong guy over here.
Rocker.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Any word on Jack Leiter?
I'm thinking he's just gonna miss that one start, so he'll probably, or like 1.5 starts, so he'll probably circle it back around at the end of this rotation. I
I
guess.
also think I misspoke in the first episode. I think I said Al Leiter's son. It's Mark Leiter's son.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that, yeah, because it's the grandson, right?
There's a lot of lighters, man. Well, yeah, Matt did
And then
correct
there's
you. I thought.
Mark Leiter Jr. on like the Blue Jays or some shit, or the Yankees.
And isn't there one more? I thought. Anyway, whatever.
There's
I don't
another baseball royalty had a good game today.
Who's that?
Strumsky.
It's fucking splash off.
Yeah.
Around the MLB. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Yaz walked it off in San Francisco into the.
Dude, that's so
Bay.
electric, bro. I gotta go to Oracle Park.
Yeah, watching
People
dudes in their
canoeing
kayak.
over to fucking get it. Yeah.
Dude, imagine if you were a kayak guy. That's just. That's
Or
what
you
I
got
let
snaked
do.
by another kayak guy. Like
Yeah,
I saw
dude.
the dude's look on, like the look on his face. He was pissed.
Yeah, because those guys are not friends, even though they have the same exact
No.
interest.
Like he's
Every-
wearing,
yeah.
he was wearing like an advertisement on his
This-
shirt.
This is
because
a
he's so
fucking.
good at it.
This is a fucking kayak. It's not a canoe. I like being alone. Get away
Yeah.
from me.
I would have got a 2-person kayak if
Yeah.
I wanted to be friends with.
Listen.
Like they don't meet up after.
No.
Right.
No. You know where they
They
meet
like
up?
go to separate bars that are right across the street from each other and like eyeball each other.
One of them
It's
even
like-
had to like open a bar just to get away from the other guy.
Right.
It's like a Discord for
Yeah, and
Bay Area kayakers. Where
and when,
Yeah.
No
And
one in it.
San Fran Kayakers is the second, and they always feud.
is that Oracle Park?
Yeah, Oracle. Yeah,
I could
that's
do-
why
I
You've
could-
been to that one? I've been to that one. That was pretty nice.
No.
Oh, no way.
Robbie went to that one, but I've only ever flown into San Francisco, I think.
We had a day off on my band on tour. Stopped in there. I didn't know that June gloom was like a thing.
what is it?
The weather's cold and rainy as fuck in the middle of summer.
June gloom. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It was like-
Weird.
It was like we were like t-shirts and shorts like, to a baseball game.
And y'all were chilly.
It was pouring rain and cold as shit.
Well, have you ever?
Awesome.
Buy your $120 giant branded merchandise hoodie.
Yeah. Have you ever been like further north, like Arcata, like Humboldt County, whatever, Eureka? Like, cause
Yeah.
that's literally how it is. 24 hours out of the year. Fucking bullshit.
Like it's
Best
quite as
weed is grown
cold,
there,
bro.
right?
Right.
In Humboldt.
It's
Yeah,
well.
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the weed mecca, apparently.
So you go inside.
I mean, I don't know. Like every time I was there, it never got above like 67. You know what I mean? But
Right,
I
so
mean,
it's like,
it was moist. Boy, it was moist there,
I
So
love
everyone got
that
their weed
word.
from Oklahoma now.
dude.
Smokelahoma.
It's hard. I tell you what. At least 3 times that I was like, "Oh, you're going to Oklahoma? Will you bring me something back? I'll pay you." They brought me back bunk and tried to overcharge me for it. And I was like, "Oh, I guess we're not friends."
Yeah, but you live in Colorado now, so but
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
now Oklahoma's the hotspot. No, I heard like the Chinese bought up all this land in Oklahoma. Chinese.
China.
China.
Might as well move to China, guys. With
I
where
might
it's
have made that
going.
up. I might have made that up.
Oh, okay, for sure. That was very much. That was like the fucking plot of the campaign.
Right.
We're just gonna open. We're just gonna,
insourcing
yeah, we're gonna open up Chinese sweatshops in Oklahoma. Makes total
Yeah.
sense.
in District 43, ran by this guy, of our own choosing.
Man, Okay, that's a different podcast, but I
Anything
need
else
to
notable?
rewatch that movie.
I will say something notable. The Astros thought they had it in the fucking bag today, and the Mariners walked it off.
Bitches.
In the ninth, bro. So suck it, Astros. I
Deal
hate
with that.
Houston with all my being.
Yep, me too. I
I
mean,
gotta
just
go down to
as a
Houston.
city.
I gotta go down there for work in a couple weeks.
That entire city sucks,
I
bro.
think I'm gonna go to a game while I'm down there just because.
Yeah, why not?
Why
Silver
not?
boot.
Why not, dude?
Well, we're not. Unfortunately, it's not a Rangers Astros game, but
Oh, word.
Right.
just
It's baseball, bud.
But
why not?
I only
got to
have-
go for the other team
Well,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's no question about that.
and just
You're
laugh
going
when
to
they
hope,
lose.
right? You're going to hope that the Astros lose. Yeah.
No, I'm still
When
gonna
you
be
see
decked out.
Jose
Rangers.
Altuve fucking miss a fucking fly ball pop
That
up.
that's the name I wasn't gonna say earlier. I'm a Rangers fan, but man, there's just something about Altuve. Like, you know what I mean? That guy.
Damn that dude! I remember one time there was like a rain delay and like the rain delay theater or whatever. They put on all this stuff, like, all this filler crap, and it was like talking about how great Altuve is, and it showed him like, how you see like bodybuilders or like UFC fighters stuff smashing a
Sure, yeah.
tire with a hammer against a tire.
But
This is
his is just like a moped tire because he's so
No, he had
fucking
like
tiny.
Yeah, he had like a
To make
tiny
it look
hammer.
big.
It was a tiny hammer and a regular tire, dude.
yeah. Good. Oh my god.
To scale, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, why do y'all even show me this? Like, make fun of it.
Well, let's see. We got like 5 minutes left, at least on the recording, but we don't need to take all that. I have one thing from just kind of general baseball news, and I
Go
don't.
for it.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what? I'm glad we can leave it to the end, and maybe we should just try to like end out on this because it is the sad baseball news of the day. I don't know how much y'all have kept up with the roof collapse in the Dominican Republic.
Oh yeah,
You'll know about
R.I.P. Octavio Dotel and
Yeah.
another guy, Nelson Cruz's sister, who's like I guess a politician out there as well, right?
Octavio Dotel and then Tony Enrique Blanco Cabrera.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I was unfamiliar.
Dotel was a big name for a long time.
Right, and then Satoshi Taro. Oh no, that's something different. I apologize. It's just those two players. But yeah, man. Like honestly, the crazy thing, I've got it in front of me, like from the AP, only place I get my news. Because they just give me the facts. But no, yeah, dude. The crazy thing was, Nelsie Cruz. Right, she was a politician down there.
Yeah,
Which
which like garnered from the what I read.
Right. But, well, so honestly, the craziest note was that she called. Who did she call? She called like another government official from underneath the fucking rubble.
Oh, that's wild. I didn't.
And then she died later. Like,
I mean, I guess when you're buried under there,
right? What do you? Yeah, you're trying.
Things keep collapsing and moving around and all that. I mean, apparently that building had been like damaged by a fire last year.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
word.
was already structurally unsound.
Damn, I didn't even read about any of this.
And
man. I
it
just
was
been
like a
working
big
all day.
concert. It was a big concert.
Yeah.
And the
Right.
artist.
She,
the
yeah.
artist died as well.
I think it was a he. It sounded like a female name, but I think it was a he. R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
super sad.
No, it is.
There's a lot of people.
No, at least 144 people or something at this point have been confirmed. That it's a real tragedy.
Damn.
Like I obviously make a joke about everything, so I apologize for joking, but like no, it really is.
That's awful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's really all I had.
Glad we ended it on that, but
I don't know,
guess-
man.
yeah.
I felt like we had to address
Enjoy
it.
your
It's-
weekend.
It's big baseball news, you know.
Yeah, it
Good.
is kind of big baseball news, but
Sorry.
we can get past that.
We have a lot to look forward to. All right.
We do.
Yeah, big-
I'm gonna
big,
eat some fucking Sour Punch straws and watch Wayne's World 2 again.
Honestly,
because I was
I'm
half asleep last night.
gonna go watch the campaign.
Oh, that's good. Is it
Yeah.
on anything? Tell me what it's on.
I'll
Don't forget-
let you know. I bet it's on like YouTube for free or something, but I'll let you know.
It's worth the Google.
It's worth the
All right.
Google. All right, guys.
All right, bye.
Go Rangers.